it's clear right now. I don't know. You were trying
Yeah,
to
I
tell
know
the
there'll be
story. I
some
don't know if they
shit,
didn't want us
but
to hear the
you know,
story.
I had
Instagram funny
whatever
like
in my
that.
hand. If anybody came through that door, it was gonna be over for them. But
Right.
Deuce wasn't trying to wait till anybody came in. Deuce was ready to go out there and deal with whatever was happening on the other side of that door.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, no
without
question
getting into
about it. Like,
particulars,
listen to
we
me.
know that man is
Like,
about what he about.
yo,
That's all I'm
man.
gonna say.
Like, for real. Like, and I don't say that. I don't glorify nothing. I'm a grown man, but at the end of the day, the facts are what they are. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I get it. You know, like it was something me and him ain't even got to talk about. What they say, what's understood don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, yo. What's the most difficult part about
When
being a bodyguard doing
like,
security?
let's say like with 50, we was around him for like 2 years, and then one day it's just over. You know what I'm saying? So you go home and it's like you having withdrawals of the lifestyle. You having withdrawals of the private planes and the 5-star restaurants and the, you know, all that. But it's not like, because you do it for so long, it become a part of your life. So then when all of a sudden it's over, like, you know,
right.
we not the contract is up or whatever. It's like, you know, but we enthralled ourselves in working out and looking for the next thing. Like, you know, even after 50, like that was over, and then we got the Clipse. And for us, that was a great situation because they appreciated us. Like they was like, they coming off, you know, like they basically understood that I'm not gonna say we were coming down to a level to work with them, but being off the high that we was on is on like yeah, so they appreciated everything. Yeah, so
50 was the hottest
they appreciated
motherfucker,
us,
as
they
hot as
paid us
anybody
like they
could be
appreciated us.
ever.
You know, they took care of us. Like it was never no issues about nothing. And to this day, they probably the favorite. The you know, I can't say favorite. I don't have no favorites. Just like a kid and shit. But they the people that I feel appreciated us the most.
And that remind me of something. I hope I don't fuck this. I hope I don't fuck this up. It's something remind me something my one of my relatives said, man, like, you know, people never forget how you make them feel. You know what I'm saying? Like people might forget what you say, might forget what you do, but how you make them feel. You know, so I get what you're saying. Like it ain't about the favors, but the feeling that we got from the brothers was so genuine.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
even with their
I
managers, you know, there was a situation.
I'm picking up what
and
you're
this is
putting
a
down.
sensitive topic.
You know what I'm saying?
They manager got yeah, but dog, like that's my nigga.
The brother that was on Vlad TV.
I don't know. I know he got sentenced to 32 years because his plug told on him. 8.5 years into his sentence, they give him an opportunity to tell on his plug, and he does. And he come home. And it's like, I don't know if you put me in that situation if I don't do the same thing. Like, to be honest with you, like, that nigga was a real nigga. Everything they was rapping about, he was living. Like, he used to, in my opinion, he was literally financing their lifestyle. Cause they wasn't, you know, they was making money, they was doing shows, but they was looking like they was like on Hove level, jewelry wise, car wise, and it was because he made sure that whatever they said added up when you saw them. And so, like he's owed more, and I don't know what's going on. Like I don't really ask questions because they ain't none of my business. But in my eyes, he deserves a little bit more respect than what he get. Like, and I know how the shit go. If you told, you told. And we don't fuck with niggas that tell. But we living in a time where, like, you know, it's different. And if your plug tell on you, man, like the nigga, your plug told on you, and so you got 32 years.
That's crazy.
8 years into your bid, now they got him, and they like, if you could just, and of course, like, I don't know what I would have did. Maybe I don't do it, maybe I do it, but at the end of the day, he did, and I don't look at him no different. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, whoever feel the way can holler at me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Something else I saw. You do MMA fighting, or you have before,
you know,
training and shit?
When I was 32, I hit a midlife crisis and I got bored and shit. So, because I had been doing security since I was 21.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, I haven't tried anything else. I haven't done anything else.
Okay,
So
okay, all right.
I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I did that from the age of 11 to 16. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I took a keto, Krav Maga, played college football.
Wow.
So at 32, I said, yo, I want to get into jiu-jitsu. And I did. And, you know, I could roll with the best of them. Like, I roll with, you know, pro MMA fighters. Like that dude I posted was the UFC light heavyweight champ. His name is Thiago.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. I don't know. It went silent for a second. But you know, I seen the dude. I don't watch much.
Yeah, just
UFC,
know he get
so
busy. You know what I'm saying?
Familiar with who's who.
And when he needed somebody to like keep him sharp and let him know how to get down and shit, he would always hit me up, and I would go into when he was getting ready to fight in the UFC. He would have training camps, and I was part of his sparring partners. I would come into the training camp and help him. You know, I was like 250 at the time, so he walking around 240, 245. So I was just giving him that big nigga energy, you know. Word. But that's why, like, I tell niggas, like, I could fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fight nobody. But don't get it fucked up. I can't fight.
Right. Yes, sir. Motherfucker said he got a black belt.
It's just, you know, I got a black belt in the street. I tell niggas, I'm a 5th degree black belt in club security. Because if you do the tunnel and you come out the tunnel, like, you officially off the rip. Like, you ain't nothing you gonna see that you haven't seen. So I'm on a whole different league. Like, you know, I don't really even work no more like that. Like, I got a spot that I deal with, and they love me, I love them, and it's a beautiful thing. But I don't really travel no more because it's like, unless you're giving me $1,000 a day, I'm not moving.
I feel
in the economic climate,
in this economic climate,
how the world is, like, period. How rappers is getting tested every day. Like, you think I'm gonna just, yeah, like, you know, like, niggas is bugging. Like,
I got this question here for you. You wanna go there? Because I was gonna ask you, how do you feel, or what do you think about how you got to move with these celebrities, specifically rappers now? You know, with social media, they telling people know where the fuck they gonna be at, and as a security, as a bodyguard, man, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I just think that social media is crazy, man. Like,
subject.
And you know, I use it to my advantage. I've gotten on this kick with the stay alert, stay dangerous, and it's kind of like, to me, that's like my church. And
yes, sir.
And that's why I'm able to share my perspective, my premise, my thought process when it comes to staying safe in the climate that we're in today, right? So, like, you know, I never pull into a parking spot. I always back into a parking spot. When my wife is pulling up to the crib, I had to teach my wife before she even gets to the driveway. So if there's anybody following me, if there's anybody laying low, I'm gonna see them. You know, it's just certain things that you do that become a part of your lifestyle that you're like, okay, I'm still here, so this shit must work. And so I took on that on the process of, I'm gonna share this with people through the Stay Alert, Stay Dangerous post. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, but as far as like the climate of rap and where it is, it's just, we living in a weird time, man. You know, when I grew up, we loved the rappers. Like, I saw Big at the Tunnel as a fan when I first saw him, and I was just an I would have never thought about robbing them, harming them, doing anything to them. I was just an but nowadays it's like they see, and the hatred, the jealousy, the envy. You know, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it just makes niggas rock on a different level. And that whole taking other niggas shit, like, I believe, you know, I ain't always been an angel. If a nigga get out of pocket and you put hands on him and you take some shit, that's one thing. If a nigga acting tough, like you can't have it to him, that's one thing.
Right.
But for you to just go rob somebody, just to go rob them, like, it shit is just corny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't operate in that space. But I play hella defense now. Don't get it twisted. Because just because I don't operate in that space, I understand that others do. So because I do, I know how they gonna come. And so that you're prepared for what's to come.
Yes, sir. Let me see. What was I gonna say? Oh, something else I always see, you know, like you said, you went to high school. Hold up. Before I get to that
defensive tackle.
But I did want to ask you, what was your favorite position playing football?
Yeah, offensive tackle, either or. Like, I just like putting my hands on somebody else.
My God.
Pause. Yeah.
Okay.
No, because I got niggas watching me. If I don't say pause, they're gonna eat me alive. I gotta make sure that I put my hands on somebody every play. We tussle, we turn in, you know, like, I'm real physical when it comes to anything that I do.
Yeah.
And I like getting to it.
I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this. This is why I'm asking you this. So in high school, your senior year, you was what was your height? What was your weight? Okay. I was in high school. I played defensive line. I was 5'9", 165. It sounds stupid. They probably should have had me at like outside linebacker, maybe strong safety. But I was a motherfucking.
I had a few teammates like you,
for whatever it's worth, for my size. And every now and then I come across a motherfucker about your size, and you just all I gotta do is lay on me. Coach, like, what happened? I said, that big motherfucker.
You know what it was?
On
my
me,
freshman year, I was like 6
got 100 pounds on me. What the fuck?
215. Sophomore year, I was 6'2", 230. Junior year, I was 6'4", 265. Senior year, I was like 6'4", 6'4 and a half, 280. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was a big kid, man. I was 17 years old, benching 4, squatting 7. Yeah, like, yeah. So that's why I'm telling you,
goodness
like,
gracious.
I never understood that I had the gifts at an early age, right? I just knew I was a big, strong kid. But clearly, when I got into the game, that's what separated me from everybody else, because I clearly was just on a whole nother level than everybody else.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's naturally.
Shout out my brother,
genetically, you know, however you want to put it. It's God given, you know. Salute. Thank you for joining. Okay. You say you went to high school with Jim Jones. You brought this to, you know, the attention, those that pay attention. You know, I've been trying to do my research, and Jim Jones always tells stories. Sometimes he names you, sometimes he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And you was saying it's more than just it's like fam. I'm just speaking
the
from
reason I
what I can see. That's like fam.
It's not to glorify, but it's just that's who he talking about. He talking about me. And the other thing is this: if he wasn't talking about me, my page is open. There's a million niggas that follow me that know that was there. Like, they know I'm the one that threw the nigga off the balcony. They know I'm the one that grabbed the nigga by the head. They know that because they was there.
Yes.
So when you don't see nobody in the comments rebuting, you know, trying to like throw salt in the game or troll or anything, it's because you can't.
They don't tell you shit. They try to say now, like you check. What they say now? Competition, all that silly shit. Yeah.
Niggas was there and they know like, that wasn't the only time I threw a nigga off a balcony. It was just time for him.
I just wanted to ask, why was the brother thrown off the balcony?
Imagine, like, you know, we go to
hey, bro, I respect it.
After the BMF.
Say no more,
we got Wayne with us. We got Joel's with us. We got Bless His Soul. You know, it was Huddy Combs' party. He was the promoter. So he gave us a section. And so when we go to the section, this is at the China Club. And so when we go to our section, there's some people up there. Okay. So my job is to clear the section. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, yo, respectfully, you know, we got this section. I need y'all to move in. Niggas is taking their time and acting like they was lollygagging. And so, like, you know, before you know it, the one dude that was taking too long, we just got, I put him on the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got down there quick. Yeah. Nah, put him on the elevator.
Okay. I was going to say you put wings on his back, but either way.
And don't get it twisted. I put him on the elevator, and like, again, not on the tough guy, but niggas know my MO. I'm going to go with whatever it is, that's what we're going to do. So when we put him on the elevator, he was supposed to be somebody. Whatever, like, we seen him a million times after that. He ain't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? All he want to do is dap niggas up. And so it is what it is. If I ask you to do something, man, every time. I was
gonna say, I'm sure
the one thing
you asked him
to tell you about me, I ain't been a bully in a long time. Like, maybe early in my career, I went through some bully moments because, you know, you whatever. Like, you young, you dumb. You want to make an example out of somebody, but at the end of the day, I grew out of that stage. And so, you know, I paid my karma for all my bully moments because I got cracked in my face with a bottle, got stabbed in my neck, you know, I got shot in my leg. I've been through some shit, but I'm good.
Dang. I don't doubt it. I'm gonna say this to you. This question just popped in my mind. As a bouncer that worked at a club, have you ever, I don't know, have you ever had to use a person that you throwing out to open the door that you throwing them out of? Because that happened to me. Nigga grabbed me. I'm in the club smoking the joint, right? I think I'm slick. I done snuck a that bitch smoking a little drum. I'm a teenager. I'm like 16 maybe. And next thing I know, I turn around, I'm surrounded by all these big motherfuckers with black shirts on. I'm like, nigga just grabbed me by my neck. Yo, he didn't knock the shit on my head. I carried the shit. Yo,
now usually what happens is if we got your legs and we got your arms, the only thing that can open the door is your head. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I hate to say, and you know, we come from an era where there wasn't no cameras. So it's like, I tell people, I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could do bodyguard work the way I did, like, now. Like, that's why I don't do it. Because it's just the cameras. Yeah, I would be in federal prison, man. You crazy? Like,
everything's recorded.
It's just, we got away with a lot of stuff that was necessary at the time. You know, we really used to get physical. Because we understood what was on the line. Like, and you know, for some reason, the wolves like to prey on the sheep. So when niggas think you a good person, when niggas think you a nice person, see, that's why I always use the gorilla as my spirit animal. And some people be like, but you like a teddy bear. And I'm like, until you see the fucking gorilla come out. You understand what I'm saying? Because, of course, I'm a nice person. You know, I know how to be a father. I know how to be a husband. I know how to be a brother and a son. I ain't got to be on demon time 24/7. But at the end of the day, when it's time to silverback that, you're going to see that strike down my back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that's what I've shown over and over again, that the only thing, the best word to describe me is consistency. Point blank, period. It's like, not the toughest, not the illest, consistent. I've been consistent at this thing. I've been doing this since 1997. You know what I'm saying? It's 2023. Like, I'm going on 30.
Yes,
you gotta talk to me a certain way. You gotta, when you around me, you gotta understand my shit different. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I walk on it. Like, I stand on it. Like, and it ain't been, you can ask anybody about me. Like, everybody that's in my comment section right now, in this comment section, them is people that know me personally. Shout out my brother John O.J. Rich Forever. Shout out Top Level Juice. All my top level in the building. Yonkers in the building. Big YO shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hear, they know what it is. They see me. They know. They big homie ain't capping. I'm your big homie's big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Word. Shout out my brother How Can Only Be One.
Talk that
you
shit.
Already know that's my little brother.
It's real.
He done went to jail. He another one. He came up under me, was working with Mobb Deep, and got locked up working with Mobb Deep because Prodigy had a gun. Prodigy ain't Prodigy ain't say it was his gun. My brother took the gun. Like, that's how we moving.
Wow.
That's how we moving.
Yeah. Man, something just popped in my mind.
Of course.
Were you around at any moment for that that BMF era?
I posted my little brother yesterday.
Can we talk about it?
And I ain't gonna get emotional, but my little brother Israel Ramirez. Yeah, and that when I say that's my little brother, that's my little brother.
Saw that.
Like, we grew up on the same block. We went to the same elementary school. We went to the same karate school where I got my black belt.
Okay.
The nigga's a real nigga, like, and he was working with BMF for 2 years before he passed. And what happened was he was working with them in Atlanta, ran into him, because we used to work with Lil Scrappy too. Niggas know, like, man, listen, when Lil Scrappy was on his head buster,
Scrappy,
they get on my level.
Okay.
My brother All Out Dream was his head of security, and we used to work with Scrap. So for Scrap Burke,
I'm gonna just say, hold up. The brother All Out Dream is the brother you always I guess after your post workout, he the dude always with you. He a little
Now that's Big E. That's my little
big
brother.
dude.
Big
he a little darker skin, I guess, than you whatever.
Like,
Am I talking about?
Yeah, if you just pull out All Out Dream or Dream All Out on IG, you'll see him. But Scrappy was his client, and we was in Atlanta for Scrappy birthday party, and it was supposed to be a scrap thing. Like the whole city was scrapped out, and when we get to the club, our parking spots is gone. So I hop out on some aggressive shit, like, yo, what's going on with the parking? Like, and they like, I see 7 Phantoms. Yo, bro, listen to me. I see 7 Phantoms lined up in front of the club, black, silver and black two-tone, all white, and they all got the ticket, you know, the sticker